Yoghurppe light soda from Japan. Hey everyone, welcome back to Obscure Cola. Today we have a Japanese yogurt-based drink. I believe the name is Yoghurppe, if I have the katakana correctly. Yoghurppe light soda. Yoghurppe, I don't know, that's yogurt plus reppe, whatever that means. For those of you who don't know and not that familiar with Japanese has a lot of loan words. For example, soda. And they also make their own contractions and abbreviations and bastardizations, localizations. So, for example, like Bauru pen is ballpoint pen, or Persicon is personal computer. Those are kind of the standard ones that they give you in pop culture things and whatever. So anyway, two-piece is a two-piece bathing suit. But anyway, so this is by the company Dairy, which is obviously dairy, written in Japanese as Dairy. And I'm guessing it's like a Calpis or Yakult, or there's a bunch of other ones that are this kind of... It's a dairy drink. It's like a yogurt drink, but then it's also carbonated. There's one called Bickle, which I will probably do sooner or later. I've done it already, but I'll do the new version. Anyway, so let's give it a try. Because it's in one of these aluminum bottles, I brought the glass so you could see. It should be off-white or cloudy white. Yeah, it looks exactly like a Calpis or whatever. Not too... It's very lightly carbonated, I'll say that. Yeah, it smells exactly like, I guess, like a Yakult. Stronger than a... Calpis is pretty watery, not very dairy. Here we go. It's actually making some interesting patterns on the glass. And that's carbonation. You can see it's kind of fading out. Interesting. Taste is pretty good if you're into these. It might be too much dairy for some people. But hey, that's the name of the company. But yeah, if you're like lactose intolerant, you might be running for the bathroom as soon as you get one drop of this on your lips. But it's pretty cool. Like, you get that fading bubbles on there. And it actually tastes pretty decent for this type of drink. So yeah, I'm going to have to give it a thumbs up on the taste. It's definitely not weak, I'll give it that much. So I don't know why they chose to use this kind of bottle as opposed to the regular plastic one or just a can. I guess, it's better for a big size than a can, because like a 500 milliliter can is a little bit unwieldy and you got to drink it all at once. And then the plastic ones, maybe let the light in, it ruins the yogurt cultures or something. I don't know. Anyway, let's also talk about the ingredients and the sugar and the bottle a little bit more. So I don't know who that is. I guess it's Heidi, who just came back from the Alps, Swiss Miss or whoever it is. She was just tending her sheep up on the Alpine slopes. So that's the bottle, and it also says something about being refreshing and carbonated. And then it says like a dairy, I guess that's dairy carbonated drink. So let's talk about the ingredients and the sugar content now. So luckily, because it's imported in Hong Kong, it has the English importation sticker. So ingredients include saccharides, high fructose corn syrup, sugar, fermented milk, which is your yogurt, obviously, flavor, I guess flavorings, stabilizer, blah, 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 citric acid, sweetener, and this is the rub. I'm actually kind of surprised here. It has Ace K in it, also known as Ace... I can never actually pronounce Ace K correctly. Acyl sulfame potassium, aka Ace K. So yeah, that's the least, that's the lowest, furthest down ingredient on here. So it's probably pretty light, but it does have Ace K. Although I have to say I didn't taste it yet. I only drank a couple gulps, but still, maybe a third of the way through this bottle, and I didn't notice. That's actually pretty good. Because as you guys may know, I hate artificial sweeteners, and 9 times out of 10, I can definitely taste it. So probably by the time I get to the bottom of this, I might notice it, the aftertaste, but so far so good. I'm surprised. Maybe the dairy is enough to overpower it though. Anyway, so let's talk about the calories and whatnot. As you know, in Japan, they don't break out the sugars separately from the carbs, but this has 11.2 grams per 100 milliliters, which is actually right dead on with what a Coke is. That should be like 11.3. But in this case, knowing that there's Ace K in there, that means the actual sugar should be higher, but they've substituted, for the level of sweetness of this. If it wasn't artificially sweetened, it would probably be something like 13 or 14. So I guess it's good that they put that in, because otherwise it would be super unhealthy. Anyway, so that's pretty much all I got to say about Yoghurppe, except I don't understand where that name came from. Maybe if I figure it out, which I probably won't, I'll put it in the bottom. Otherwise, I'll have to do my final verdict based on that name. Yoghurppe Light. There you go. That's probably why it's called Yoghurppe Light. It's because it's the one with the Ace K, which means there should be hypothetically a Yoghurppe Not Light soda, which would obviously have a lot more sugar. So perhaps that explains why they did that. I don't know. Not really. But anyway, so definitely stay away. Okay, final verdict. Stay away from the Yoghurppe Not Light soda because it's probably got way too much sugar. That's my final verdict. Not really a good verdict, but what do you expect? I can't come up with these things on the fly all the time. I should note that I have released over, as of today, 275 videos, give or take. Not all of those are on my YouTube channel. I've been doing a lot more on my Chinese channel, on Bilibili. Go check that out if you want. So sometimes I film these things twice, once in Chinese, once in English. Lately, I've actually been going back to some of my really old YouTube videos and putting subtitles on because people in China want to see these specific drinks that I've already done, which basically means California, USA Cola Company. So I was like, okay, I don't think Pepsi's from California. So what is it? And then I look closer and I'm like, it actually says Blue Coke, not Blue Pepsi, not Coca-Cola, not Blue Cola, but actually says Blue Coke. In other words, Coke. They stole Coke's trademark while knocking off a Pepsi product. And since I can't go to China right now, okay, I'm going to do the whole fan service and just keep drinking while I'm talking. Since I can't go to China right now because of that stupid virus, there's no chance I can get more. I'm actually trying to figure out how to order stuff off of Taobao, how to order drinks off of Taobao and get them sent here to Hong Kong. Because otherwise, I won't be able to do too much unless it's stuff that's directly imported to Hong Kong, which there actually is a lot. So anyway, oh my, they actually have on the top, and only on the top, this is kind of embarrassing. I should have noticed that before. Can you guys see that? Yeah. So they actually have the English translation of the name, or the whatever Romanji characters, and it is Yoghurppe, I guess is the way I would pronounce that. Yoghurppe. Yeah, look at that. So not even Yoghurppe. Yoghurppe. So is that some sort of bastardized Japanese version of French? Or something? It's not German, that's for sure. So Yoghurppe. Have some Yoghurppe. I think Yoghurppe sounds better, personally. But anyway. So the funny thing is they don't actually name, they have to put the product name here in English on the importation sticker. And sometimes they just really go by the company name. Like I've done a video specifically about one where it was a Coca-Cola company released like cocktail drink, and they literally said Coca-Cola with alcohol something, right? I was doing it sort of as a clickbait title, but in fact, that's what it said on there. In this case, it just says name of food, Yoghurt Sider. And the weird thing is, actually, I should have noticed this too. It doesn't say cider, C-I-D-E-R. It says cider, S-I-D-E-R, as in a left cider or a right cider. It's a cider. So yeah, which is really weird because it doesn't say that at all. It says soda. So yeah, I mean, definitely says soda here. Somehow got translated to cider, and it says yogurt cider instead of Yoghurppe Lighto soda, which is, I guess, or Yoghurppe, which is what the real Japanese name is. So anyway, that's it for today. See you guys next time. I'm going to pound it. Okay, that's for all you weirdos who like to see me drink the whole thing. Okay, see you guys next time. Bye. Welcome back to Obscure Cola. Today we're going to try Coca-Cola Apple. I'm here with my son in Japan. Just got this at a Family Mart today. Apparently Coca-Cola...